She's the only person in the world to have won at all 3 major piano competitions. Big achievements for a petite lady from China's Chongqing municipality.
And now entering with conductor Simon Rettel is the first of the 6 finalists in the Leeds International Piano Competition 1996, Sa Chen.
In 1996, Chen Sa entered as a finalist at the Leeds International Piano Competition at the age of 17, with Sir Simon Rattle conducting the City of Birmingham Symphony.
So, having seen this video, what was it like performing for the first time at age 16 with Birmingham Symphony and Sir Simon Rattle?
Quite awesome. Then I didn't believe that I could get through to the final rounds, because the rest of the 5 winners, they were like over 30 years old and very mature, knowing exactly what they are doing, you know. But while I was very, very young, but just enjoying everything and playing music with intuition and a lot of enjoyment.
I can think of very few female pianists right now, you know, female pianists that are well known. What do you think makes it so difficult for a female to make it, to establish herself in this arena as an artist?
Good question. I think first of all, we have to really work on ourselves, like to be very stable in a way. I think women are born to be quite spontaneous. That's a good thing, but it's also very easy to be stirred by things around you or happened in life. So that is sometimes quite tricky. You have to work on yourself. But beside that, I just don't really always remember that I'm a girl or female when I approach to music. I think everybody, especially to do with the performers, we are dealing with music, and sometimes it's very essential and very important to find yourself, actually the very center of yourself through the music, and that takes some time to achieve. And actually it is like a door. You have to open it, and then when you get in, you found you are always treated well by the music.
She was born into an artistic family. Her French horn player father and her ballet dancer mother both dedicated themselves wholeheartedly to Sa's piano education. While her father oversaw her practice at home, her mother would take the weekly overnight train with Sa from Chongqing to Chengdu for piano lessons at the music conservatory there. This relentless dedication continued with the mother and daughter team even after her father died of cancer. For the young Chen Sa, music was already part of her life.
And you played a lot of Chopin because of the competitions, the Chopin competition, and also you listened to a lot of Chopin simply growing up in your family. What about you that just works so perfectly and so intuitively with Chopin's music?
Oh, that's very hard to analyze, but I think we are all, maybe Chinese by nature, are poetic in a way. From our back to 1,000 years ago, we have the gene in the blood, and he has his music has certainly the most amazing combination of happiness and sorrow, and sentimental, and with slightly joy and graceful. Everything works, you know, not with its absolution, but with mixture, a complexity.
Ambiguity.
Yes.
Ambivalence as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
So that makes it very special and unique.
That is very Chinese, very Asian.
Yeah. True.
You do a lot of, obviously your repertoire has a lot of Western composers, but which one of the other composers aside from Chopin would you say speaks to that Chinese sensibility?
Oh, maybe Debussy. Debussy. Some French music, it has pentatonic, you know, there has some very mysterious connections between French music to Chinese.
Oh, is that why? Because I love Debussy and I love French music, and I couldn't figure out why I love it. And maybe it's because of that. It's pentatonic, the pentatonic composition.
Yeah, it could be possible. And also very coloristic. and it has something beside the reality, like one note is played, and then there is a continuity after the sound, which gives you the fantasy or imagination, which is very much similar to, for example, like we have a Chinese instrument, guzheng, guqin, like guqin is also to do with everything, the taste of the sound, and that is something I think is essential in French music. Also to do with the tasting the tea. Actually, it's the aftertaste. What makes it
not tasted. Just like in movies or in paintings, it's the off-screen space, the empty space where meaning becomes prevalent.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. You've traveled around the world. In China, your teachers tended to work very closely and very hands-on with all aspects of your life. And then you went and trained in England at the age of 16 and subsequently in Germany, where teachers focused more on opening up the imagination and the creative side of you. And that's when you had to learn to become individual in terms of not just being independent, but also as a unique artist. So looking back, how would you say this globe-trotting journey shaped your understanding of music today?
I think I had a very good teacher in China that he taught me not only very technical skills to play piano, but he also gave me something beautiful to be a person, that to always be very sincere to how you feel, to be very true to your feelings, that never manipulate audiences, never manipulate even the color of the music, just to be very true. Even sometimes it sounds like brutal, or sometimes it sounds too even maybe superficial, but if it's true, then that it values. But of course every one of us has some burdens or walls in your characters that you have to always break through.
Barriers.
Some of them,
yes.
And then the things comes united.
And by playing with an orchestra of entirely Chinese instruments in Taiwan next, Chen hopes to try something new, something that will help her tackle those personal and musical barriers. Julian Wakan, CCTV.